Coach Dan Day, fresh off a 42-14 victory over Lincoln, goes to 2-2 in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Coach, if I told you had 365 yards of total offense today, would you be shocked?
Yeah, it felt like more, but obviously when you look at, I think it was 8 turnovers, so I think maybe 7 of them were defensive. We did have a punt block from a recovery, so that defense gave us some short fields, so we were able to take advantage of that. But I did feel like offensively, other than some turnovers, we were playing pretty well today.
What can you highlight on your defensive side? There's a lot of things to look at, especially short fields, short drives. You had at least a plus 10 minutes on your time of possession today. What stood out most defensively?
Sure. First and foremost, it's easy to say. Coach Potier came in and probably, I think it was Wednesday this week, said, every time you get close to if they get a 1st and 10 or starting a series, if they go 3-by-1, they're gonna want to come back to the boundary. They like their X receiver, and they want to come back to him if you give them free access there to take the hitch. So he said, you know what, I've seen that, and he said, can we jump that? Absolutely. You go jump that thing and go make that play first. Trust your preparation, and that's what he did, and put those kids in a position to start the game off with a pick six is your momentum and everything that does for not just defense but the whole team. So clearly Tracy played pretty well. Joel was an animal today, and I really would like to point out Austin Nerva, a kid that was able to come out and get some time, and a big thing for Austin is he's a kid that he's so coachable. He does everything we ask him, and he's a young guy, still working into a role and trying to find his home truly defensively and where to play. But I want to point him out because he works so hard in practice, and he does everything we ask him to do in practice. And he comes out in a game, and he's able to get an interception that he almost took back for a touchdown because he prepares like a 1, even though he's a 2 mentally. And that put him in a position to make a pretty special play.
Good deal. Coach, before the game you were saying, we want to get off to a fast start. Did that meet expectations as well? You talked about the pick six.
Yeah, and that was huge. Just the way that our guys, we haven't started too quickly the last few games and let guys get up on us, and weren't able to ever get back over that hump. But, yeah, they did. They came out. The emphasis for us all week was just focus on ourselves. Do your job, do your 111th, and make sure no matter what your job is, you might play 5 reps on kickoff, but those 5 reps are the most important 5 reps you'll play all week. And those kids embraced that, came out, and they did their jobs quickly from the first whistle to the last whistle. So that's where, you get good results like this.
Now, moving forward, you got a home game again next week. McKendree, what was your message to the team for the upcoming week?
Very, very easily to pay attention to what we tell you as coaches. I said you can love me or hate me, but at the end of the day, all I ask is that you follow, because our whole talk all week long was work. Schematics, none of that, it didn't matter. Just go out and work as hard as you can work. And if you guys do that, we'll be successful. And today they shown, that work and that what we did all week. And not only were they successful, but they were able to get a big win, and those wins are obviously fun, to be able to go out and have that much success on both sides. So it's not about McKendree. It's not about them coming to town or whatever, they have going on. It's about the Pumas taking care of our business, continuing that message. And as long as we do that, we keep moving forward.
Coach, appreciate your time. Good luck next week.
Thank you, Kenny.